Good afternoon and welcome to Henry T. Lane Rink on the campus of St. Sebastians. Di-Fi Video Productions is proud to present Arrows Hockey. Today, the Arrows take on the Big Blue of Phillips Andover. I'm John Galvin along with the voices of the Arrows, Jack Knight and Brian Keane. Guys, it's been a week or so before they played the last game. Coming off 2 losses, this is a big one for us.
This once young and wide-eyed group of Arrows is now turned into a tough group, resilient, some would even say grizzly. This is really the true second half of the season, coming off of tough games against top-tier ISL teams, a home loss to Nobles and a home loss to Belmont Hill, competing at the highest level in both of those. They match up against a dominant Andover Academy team, 9-4-2 on the season.
Yeah, they had a 5-day break too. They've had a big gap between their games. They had a doubleheader back-to-back right before. So 2 teams that haven't seen game time early or recently. The last game for Phillips Andover was a loss, 3-2 against Exeter in OT. So we'll see how they bounce back as well.
Yeah, Andover, a very interesting roster, very star-studded this year, probably the most, well-known name around New England. He's going to be number 7, their captain, Graydon Robertson-Palmer, the Dartmouth hockey commit, also their leader in assists. He really does everything for them. He's a distributor. He pushes the play forward. He's the guy to carry the game for Big Blue.
And for the Arrows, the player to watch is number 16, Charlie DeLay. Tied for the lead in points, leads in a lot by assists. He's not necessarily someone you're going to see put up 2-3 goals in a game, but he's going to be facilitating the puck and orchestrating the offense and getting goals on the board.
Yeah, you'll hear his name a lot today, just always in the right spot at the right time, making the right play. And, that's given Coach McCann the confidence to keep playing him in those big moments. This moment, bigger than a lot. Here we go. The Arrows, the Big Blue. It is time to drop that puck. And we're underway here at Henry T. Lane Rink. Toss up forward. Andover wins it. Sends it up the ice. And picked up by O'Neill. You see, works through. Fighting with Quilly. Shot save from Saulnier. Comes out to the boards.
That was a good shot. Awkward angle. That's a tough one to get sometimes.
Shot there blocked, and Arrows there able to get it clear, but sent right back in from Andover. Working behind the net is Wainwright. Gavin Wainwright, the ISL MVP in baseball this past year. Sent in for a clear, and Andover right back on it. Louis taking it up. It's stolen away by the Arrows. Andover retains possession. Shot, save. And we'll get our first stoppage of the day. And Andover going to Edward Lord today. Just 1 game, made 9 saves. Looking to build on that legacy here at Andover. Starts off with a nice glove grab. Arrows face off the offensive zone, covered again by Lord. And, that's been a point of strength here for the Arrows, coming out and starting strong early. They've got some speed, some quickness that other teams can't match. And you look at that Belmont Hill game, starting off, scoring in the first 3 minutes. Just getting off to that positive right foot, gaining that confidence and momentum in your own self.
And not only the Nobles game, but the Belmont Hill game and Rivers. You can think of many times where the Arrows have put in the goal early and taken the lead, which can be huge for the confidence of a team.
Andover finally wins the defensive zone faceoff, trying to get it clear. Works it outside McIntosh, and he sends it up. Burke takes it away and sends it in the neutral zone. Sent along by Skronik. Saulnier tips it away, and the Arrows work behind their own net. Noonan sends it up, not hard enough. Ty Curry now flips it, puck in the neutral zone, turnover. Oh, we had a chance at it, but Andover takes it right back with Fideli. Rush here denied by Noah Myers.
That was a strong play on the stick. Didn't let him do anything.
Noah Myers, the standout sophomore, as we get an offsides. And Myers there, tough matchup there, going up against Nathan Krepner. He's, really had a good season, but Myers able to put that stick in there, be tough, be physical, one-on-one, deny that 1-on-0 breakaway. Toss up for the face-off. And it's still loose. Matthews fighting along with Theodore. Andover sends it in and retreats. Tags up here to avoid the offsides, and long pass there and gloved.
And that'll help the Arrows too. Not an ice, it was called an ice, but since the goalie got it, can get a change.
Arrows avoid the icing grab. Another, that's their fourth already offensive face-off of the game. Interesting matchup here with Quealy and Robertson-Palmer. Robertson-Palmer kicked out. Quealy wins the draw. Shot, Burke! Just wide there to the right side. Andover working on a clear. Comes along the near side board. Loops around and Keller's on it.
And that'll be no ice.
Yeah, sent in no man's land there. Bolu working on shot. Noonan, Stillos, Fishbone, back to Quealy. Jack Quealy with a great chance, but denied by Edward Lord.
That was a big block there. Running around in your defensive zone can always be dangerous, but they were able to survive that one.
Arrows firing right now. 3 consecutive shots take away. Robertson-Palmer shot denied. And Tommy Saulnier keeps this game at 0-0. Action-packed last 2 minutes has this game completely buzzing. Henry T. Link, here we go. Louis shot there, denied. Puck comes out. Arrows on it, pushing it forward. Keaveney, he's got delay to his left. Keaveney still fighting through. Stick fight with Petronsky. Petronsky takes it away. Andover on a rush now. Puck comes out, Arrows fall down. Small with a shot and blocked right out in front. Ollie Manning. Arrows take it along the net. Noah Meyer sends it up and in. And icing waved off, much to the dismay of the Andover bench. Krepner's pass intercepted. Myers working in the zone, shot saved from Lord. And the Arrows with a very productive couple of shifts there to grab yet another offensive zone faceoff.
And I think that was a big stoppage of play for both teams. Both teams running around very back and forth. So hopefully this will slow it down, let teams take control of their games.
Hughes for the Arrows, Collins for Big Blue. Arrows win the draw. Chip pass into Danny Porter. One of the fan favorites here for St. Seb's this year.
As he goes down, back behind the play, no whistle.
Turnover here, shot save from Saulnier. Tommy Saulnier denies Daniel Collins.
That's one of the scariest plays as a goalie. You go out to play the puck, you turn the puck over, all you're doing is trying to just get back. You did a great job of it there.
Shot from Matthews there, turned away. And credit to Saulnier there, posting a .902 save percentage in his first year as a varsity starter. Save again there, using the blocker.
Saulnier has been strong in net. Has had to follow the great year last year by Pelly Russo and Cam Karkner, but he's had a great year on his own.
Stoppage of play, and Arrows looking to win this defensive draw, get it out of their zone. Couple of risky attempts there off the turnover. Toss up for the draw, won by Andover. Keaveney working alongside. Bolu takes it away and puts it right back into their attacking zone. Comes out to Wu. Wu fans on it, but sends it over to Keaveney. Keaveney unable to corral. Makes a nice hit there along the boards. And we'll get an offsides.
A lot of action here early. It's been very back and forth.
Two really fast teams, two teams that push the puck at a high level, take a lot of chances, and that creates some hectic chances. Both these goalies still kind of figuring things out. Saulnier obviously is a first year. Lord as a first year. Both guys at very high skill levels, but still, having to adjust to this style of play, this pace of play. New England hockey, one of the most competitive in the United States. Puck comes on the boards to Quealy. Taken away by Andover. David O'Neill trying to jumpstart this Andover rush. He sends it up. Robertson Palmer, high shot, just high. Oh, Robertson Palmer doesn't miss many of those. Another takeaway. Andover on a rush. Tough pass finds Robertson Palmer once again. Taken away by the Arrows. Arrows moving up and offsides. Noonan just a couple steps ahead. And the Arrows bench preaching focus here. As we get another face-off just outside the Arrows attacking zone. Toss-up for it, offsides. So with 11:58 to play, time flies. These teams fly. This game has been a movie so far. Curry moving up, fighting through multiple sticks. Taken away from Metello. Arrows able to work it back. Nope, taken right back by the Arrows. Andover now on it. Peyton Metello, their captain, on it once again. Arrows force a turnover. Noonan in a race with Saber and covered up by the glove of Edward Lord.
That was a good cover by Lord. Arrows had a 2-on-1. Easy to just cover it up, stop the play, take the face off.
Never want any shenanigans in front of the net. Arrows win the face-off, unable to corral. So that sends Saulnier out of his net in a risky pass there, but it finds the stick of Porter. Porter and Fideli fighting. Puck still loose. Fideli comes on it. And here is Zachary Fideli working it out. Nice pass into that Andover attacking zone. Shot almost tipped. Collins works on it, trying to send it back to the point. Hughes and Collins fighting through it. But McIntosh plays it away, and Andover retreats, but nevertheless with possession. Long pass, icing waved off, and Saulnier will go for the cover. So a choppy last two shifts here for both these teams. Not wanting to give either side an edge. This game's starting to cool down a little bit. Both benches, both coaches, teaching to have that patience.
Yeah, neither team with clear momentum. There's been a couple chances, both sides. But it's been tough to say who's had the advantage. Game's starting to slow down from where it was earlier in the period, but you never know, one break.
Keaveney working through, sent down. Yeah, that's a trip. Arrows bench won it. They got it. Brendan Keaveney hauled down on the rush. So the Arrows will head to the power play.
And that could be a break they need. 5-on-4 here now for 2 minutes. Let's see what the Arrows can do.
Tyler Miosevich heads to the box. And, it's just so hard trying to corral Keaveney when he's on a rush. You send out a stick trying to poke the puck, and, you end up catching skate.
And they love putting him everywhere on the ice. He's out at right defense right now for the power play. Getting that extra forward on, but he really just
A big hit behind the net. And turnover here, Robertson Palmer. That's not the guy you want to let loose. That's a penalty for sure. Robertson Palmer head down. Keaveney will head to the box to lead penalty.
And Lord to the bench, so Phillips Andover will have an extra guy out there, make it even.
So both teams, top scorers hauled down here on rushes. We're going to get what seems to be, yes, a 4-on-4 hockey. So with a minute 30 still left on the Arrows power play, Keaveney heads to the box.
That's one of the penalties you want to take, though. You can't give up a 1-on-0 to a player of that caliber. So even pulling him down to the ice, even if it costs a penalty, it was worth it.
Miosevich wins the draw, and Andover working with this 4-on-4. They'll have 30 seconds of advantage. Militello behind the net. Militello still working through it. He gets hit behind the net by Manning. Shot there, turned away by Saulnier. But, you know, you love to see that. Fideli getting those high shots. You just wish there was a guy out in front there to tip it, but definitely the right idea here on this Big Blue power play. Arrows win the draw. Neither team can ice during the 4-on-4 period, so the Arrows will have to skate it out. Turnover here. Militello working through four different Arrows. He retreats. Sends a pass back. Andover working on the rush. Alex Small, and he gets crushed. Noah Meyer is able to deliver a big blow. Taken away by Manning. Ollie Manning working with it, the highly skilled defenseman. He can do a lot there with the puck. One of the many really positionless players for this highly skilled Arrows team. Andover penalty, a clip, so they'll head on a 30-second man advantage. Quealy wheel.
What a pass there by Matthews. His first shot didn't go. He was able to corral the rebound and threw it out in front right to Quealy.
Nice shot there, just missed high. Hit right in front near side boards. Robertson Palmer working up, moves past Porter. Robertson Palmer, here we go. And the all knapsack forward shoots it right into the red basket of Saulnier. We'll get a stoppage.
And we'll be back to even strength as the penalty finished just a second before that whistle was blown.
Andover wins the draw and sends it right back up to Miosevich coming right out the box. Arrows control here. Danny Porter with some speed. He's checked by Miosevich. Just 7:28 left to go in this first period. No score. Very evenly contested game so far. So we'll get our face-off at center ice. Robertson, Palmer, and Porter. Arrows win the draw. Curry able to box him out and get the puck. Tip pass sent into Porter. Curry racing towards it. And Andover on a rush. Robertson Palmer backhand pass. Oh, he was trying for O'Neill, but the Arrows intercept it and they head on a rush. Jared Hughes working through.
Lord just fumbled the puck there, tried to get the cover. Couldn't corral it. Keeps the play going.
Deep pass sent and icing called.
The Andover bench not happy about that one. They thought that Theodore beat the play out, but The refs disagreed.
And the ref's opinion is all that matters.
And that's a big turn. That could have been Andover puck in the Arrows' end, but now they can't change, and they've got to face off in their own zone.
You know, especially you're giving up a rush to a guy, Alex Theodore, first line guy. Arrows with a turnover. They've got a little rush here going themselves. Right back to Andover. Robertson Palmer, trailing man is McIntosh. Robertson Palmer moves it. Shot saved by Saulnier.
He did a good job keeping his position in the net, keeping his momentum forwards.
Puck comes into Wu. Arrows working through it. Quealy now. Andover desperately needs it clear. They get it, but Ollie Manning getting down and getting gritty, saving that puck and keeping the possession with the Arrows in a...
Whistle is a penalty on Andover.
So the Arrows will get their second power play of the game.
I'll go on number 20 for Phillips Andover.
It's going to be Miosevic's second penalty of the game.
Want to say they called him on a high stick in the corner behind the play, it looked like.
And he's not happy about it. The ref at the box, as he's arguing with the ref.
Interestingly enough, they actually talked to this Arrows bench earlier in this first period to, keep the sticks down out of play. So the refs really making a point of safe play with your stick. Offensive draw won by the Arrows. That is big. They'll get to work. Fishbone, he had a power play goal there last game against Belmont Hill. A snipe top corner.
The 8th graders had a very good season. Didn't start with the team. Came up and has been great, especially on the offensive end.
I was there at his debut in the Harvard game against Exeter. Even with just 4 shifts, he generated 2 shots, a lot of great passes. Really special stuff from the young kid.
And he's going to be somebody to look for the next 5 years. As being only an 8th grader, he's going to have 4 more years after this if he stays. So you'll be an exciting player to watch in the future.
Arrows work it in here. Keaveney shot denied, and Andover sends it right down. Saulnier, though, back on it, and both teams will go for a change. You'll note just coming in, Tyler Curry, the Notre Dame lacrosse commit, missed the first half-ish of the season with an arm injury. He is back, and he is back in full force. Generated 4 power play goals for this Arrows team last year.
And he's been a big help to the team, especially as a leader. One of the captains, one of two returners too, from last year's team. So his experience has been big.
Turnover now, and O'Neal working through shots, scores! The quick pass, and Peyton Militello, the captain, finds the back of the net and gives Andover the 1-0 lead.
And a shorthanded goal at that. They got the 2-on-1 in the corner, made a great pass to the front. That's a tough one for Saulnier to stop, coming from the corner to the slot. It's one you just got to try to throw your hands at, and if it hits you, it hits you, and that one didn't.
Great pass there from O'Neal. Doing a little deke, making it really look like he was about to shoot. Sends the pass over, and then finds him out in front. Puck comes high and almost hits our little announcer's table here. Face off once again at center ice, and
You had a scrambling in the press box here.
puck comes in. Arrows working behind their net. And with 4 minutes left in this first period, the Andover penalty kill is about to end, and about to end in great success. scoring that power play goal. And you know, this is something the Arrows are still developing. When you get a young team, really only 2 returners, it's hard to build a complete power play in the 2.5 months they've had, but they've really progressed, and you saw it on that first one.
It is, especially learning a new system with new guys. You don't know what they've done in the past. So adjusting to the system that you want to coach and getting everybody on board can be tough, and knowing who's good where. But you've seen the progression over the year from that first game at Rivers to now.
Back to 5-on-5 hockey here at Henley T. Lane Rink. Andover doing a great job blocking shots. I want to highlight a couple guys. Number 11, Russell Louie. Big shot block there on, you know, one of the Arrows' premier power play guys, Jack Quealy. Also Zach Fideli, number 6. Both guys, you know, really putting your body on the line, because from that point, they're ripping it. Andover looking for a clear here. Puck comes into Skoronsky. Arrows pestering in the attacking zone. Amazing forecheck here from St. Seb's. They send it out, and Krepner's got it. Shot there, save, oh, another save! Tommy Saulnier with 2 beauties.
What a save, especially that second one. He got the first save, rebound went right to the stick, and he was able to just get the toe out and get a piece of it. That's incredible.
He says Krepner, nope. Collins, nope. Tommy Saulnier keeps this game at 1. We'll get a stoppage of play, and with 2:51, the Arrows buzzing after those consecutive saves, an offensive zone faceoff. Keaveney here against Militello, the goal scorer. Arrows win the draw. Keaveney excellent at that faceoff dot, but Andover gets it right back. 2-on-1 breakaway. Militello moves in, shot, save. Tommy Saulnier sends it high and outside.
Did a good job of holding his ground there. 2-on-1. Can fall into the trap of retreating too quickly. He's kept his ground and made, or at least stayed big.
Andover working on a rush here. Peyton Militello once again working on Fishbone. He drops it back to Fideli. Fideli crushed as Jack Quealy sends him flying onto the ice. Quealy's pass there right back into the sticks of Andover. Sent into Austin Wu. Getting the woos from Henry's corner, the Arrows student section. Moves in, Louis shot, oh! Great save there, and even better tracking from the Arrows defense to avoid a bouncing puck.
Yeah, the puck bounced up, and those can be tough ones to play when you lose track of sight of it. But they were able to jump on the puck quickly and clear it from the slot.
Under 2 minutes left here. Andover with it, working behind their net. Long drawn pass. Intercepted by Noah Myers. Myers now goes along behind the net, confronted by 2 big blue defenders. And a reverse hit there from Danny Porter. Porter, one of the toughest and most physical Arrows on this team. Arrows working it up now. Porter on it. He's checked behind by O'Neill. Save there from Lord. Robertson Palmer working it through. That short pass to Saber. Saber working a nice deep move. Save from Saulnier. Saulnier covers up the backhand.
The defense did a good job closing off that far side. Really just gave Phillips Andover only one side to go to. Made it easy for Tommy to read the play.
Just 45.9 left. Big offensive face-off here for Andover. Arrows trying to get it clear and end the period on a high note. Andover wins the draw, but Sebs is right back on it. Burke working it through, bouncing puck. Andover intercepts it in the neutral zone. And Kelleher with a little spin move. That puck taken away. Daniel Collins sends it out front. Petronsky. That pass just too strong. Arrows defense. Picks it off. Curry with time expiring. That pass taken away and sent in. Offsides. That play is offsides. With 5 seconds left, we get a little extracurricular play.
The Arrows not happy that the puck was thrown in towards the net after the whistle, and they showed it. They went after him.
Well, they had 2 whistles consecutively from our officials today. And we're going to see potentially if there's any result to this. Yeah.
Matching penalties.
Noonan for the Arrows, number 13. And for Andover, Krepner, number 19. And they're both going to serve for that little scuffle along the boards. Very physical game, very tightly contested game. Both these teams really want to win and really want to get on the right foot down the stretch this season.
Not seeing the penalties go up on the board. I wonder if it's going to be 5-on-5.
Arrows are going to get an offensive zone face-off. They have been great this year off the draw, getting competitive chances. So Noonan's going to get 2. We're waiting to hear about Krepner. So we're going to have 5-on-5.
Not quite sure what's going on here. It looks like penalties up for Andover, but not for the Arrows. Looks like an Arrows power play somehow.
Yeah, hearing 5-on-4.
Arrows are going to go to the power play. Additionally, Kieran McIntosh, number 14, will serve a penalty. Arrows, one shot, oh! A close shot there, and that will do it. Our first period of play. Andover leads 1-0, but the Arrows are flying at Henry T. Lane Rink. We'll see you after this short break. Welcome back to Henry T. Lane Rink for our second period of Arrows hockey. Andover leads St. Sebastians 1-0 off of a outstanding Peyton Militello goal and a complete team effort. But the Arrows, they really carried the play a lot of that period. Such a great back and forth game, and now we've got some penalty shenanigans to get our second period going.
Yeah, I tried to get some clarity on that from the scorekeeper. He said they had two 2-minute periods that penalties that offset, and then the one extra penalty. So I don't know. You think you would have gone 4-on-4 for 2 minutes and then 5-on-4, but here we go.
So the Arrows will start with the power play to start the second period, hoping that they can put one in to tie this game. Again, they have Keaveney on defense instead of forward to get that fourth forward out there.
Arrows win the draw. That is a big draw. Not starting in the attacking zone like most power plays. Have the puck, though, able to move it, have some time. Full 2 minutes to go. Arrows having some trouble. Andover really stingy, keeping the puck out of their attacking zone. Working through it in the corner. Keaveney now on it, shoots, oh, just wide. And that puck circling, but not strong enough to get out. Fight for it right along the boards. A couple of Arrows, a couple of big blue defenders. Andover gets a clear. They will go for a change. Arrows right back on it. Quealy gets the puck taken off his stick, but Keaveney trying to take things into his own hands.
That was a good play to protect the puck.
Skowronek takes it away, but Jack Quealy is right back on it. Here's a scrum, far side boards. And Keaveney dumps it back. Under 45 seconds left on this Arrows power play. And Robertson Palmer up along the boards. Robertson Palmer, breakaway shot. He scores. And you knew he was going to find the back of the net. Graydon Robertson Palmer, our player to watch. A great deke move. Beats Saulnier and gives Andover their second goal and their second goal on the penalty kill.
Yeah, he had so much speed coming through the center ice. An elite skater there, an elite puck handler. It's fun to watch, actually, watching him play.
That's what I was about to say. Robertson Palmer, he just flew past the defense and just all alone with that speed. And now the second goal, shorthanded for Phillips Andover.
Yeah, you know, he's working up the board, beat an arrow, then sent it right off the boards back to himself. Got Augusta's speed, and then wham, he's in 2-0 Andover. Puck sent up and out. Still 11 seconds left on this Arrows power play. Face off at the blue line. And they're going to send it into the Arrows attacking zone. So one more face-off, one more chance to get a great shot, maybe even put one in.
Yeah, they're going to say it was tipped inside the zone, so therefore the face-off will be in there and not outside. But Phillips Andover going to clear, so it won't really make a difference.
Yeah, Bolu, the strong-handed defenseman, able to get a clear and able to end the Andover penalty kill. Arrows with some nice chances, but just gives up that goal and really a backbreaker.
And that was a dangerous play right there at the end by Lord. Got the shot at his chest, but it bounced off him. He wasn't able to corral it right on the stick of Quealy, but he made the second save.
Big face-off here. Arrows once again in that attacking zone. It's going to be Cade Newton, one of their star sophomores. Daniel Collins, the senior for Andover. Once again, we're having some issues here. figuring out the penalty carrying over from our first period of action. So it's still 5-on-5, but we're going to have Nathan Krepner sit for another 4 minutes for the major. Puck sent in, Andover flies in on it, and here comes McIntosh, but that puck is intercepted and taken away by the Arrows. Arrows working up Noonan, pestering Cade Noonan all over Saber. Puck still loose. Fighting through, and Gavin Joyce able to chip it in. Arrows will go for a change. Cross ice pass picked up, and here comes Benson with a gust of speed.
And a good block there by Burke.
Yeah, Brian Burke able to get the block and then once again clear the puck. Wu on the far side. Arrows retreat here, and they send it into Jack Quealy, working it up the right side of the ice. Drops it back, hard shot, Keaveny still loose. Puck is still loose. Covered and saved. And Lord avoids disaster as that hard winding shot from Brendan Keaveny is covered up after a moment of chaos.
And a high IQ play there. Good drop pass. Gets Lord, who's fading back to have to set his feet for a Keaveny shot.
Here's box office, folks. Keaveny and Robertson Palmer. Two of the best forwards in all of New England at the faceoff dot. So they'll go again. Arrows win the draw. Keaveny right on it, taken away by Andover. Zach Skowronek once again de-twigging the Arrows. Working it in, Robertson Pierre, he dumps it in, trying to find Skowronek. Skowronek right on the boards. Low shot saved again. Tommy Saulnier at point blank range, able to deny David O'Neill.
Saulnier able to get big and eat that off the pads.
Keaveny shot there just wide, but the Arrows have it. Check there, taken off the stick of Wainwright. And over on a rush glove save by Saulnier. So a little mix up here with 13:46 left in our second period. Just that Andover shorthanded goal. But great chances for both teams throughout.
And Krepner now out of the box. So he'll be back on the bench and able to play.
And you look at Krepner, he's listed as a forward, but he provides size and really that defensive leadership that, you know, gives Coach Tortorella the confidence to keep putting him in these big spots. Stoppage of play. Face off here at center ice. Draw one by Andover. They'll take possession. Moving it up and sending it into Alex Small. Puck control, but then sent out Miosevich. Not able to maintain. And, you know, that's just credit to this relentless Arrows pressure. Louis now working with it back up top. Miosevich, nice move there. Moves in, left shot, still loose. Comes back to Tyler Miosevich, the highly skilled junior from Toronto. Miosevich still with it now. Working and taken away by Ty Curry. Myers and Louis fighting behind the net, delayed penalty. Arrows calling for Saulnier Andover gets a tip. So the Arrows will get their third power play of the game. And they'll have a chance to capitalize here.
We'll see if they switch anything up. After letting up 2 shorthanded goals in the last 2 power plays, we'll see if they keep the same system, if they try something new to prevent.
Russell Louis will head to the box. And you know, that's an important player because he's one of those forwards they depend on 2 block shots in these shorthanded situations. Looks like it's going to be Jack Quealy taking the face-off for the Arrows and Graydon Robertson-Pierre. High shot, just wide. And Wainwright getting physical on the boards. Robertson-Palmer takes it up right side. Oh, he's got the speed. High shot. Looked similar to the goal he scored to open this period. Hit there on Austin Wu. Arrows still maintain. Wainwright trying to break out the puck. Comes out to Keaveney. He's not able to control. Petronsky on it. And that puck is sent up, in, and around.
Phillips Andover again, even though they're shorthanded, has had some good moments on this power play.
Penalty kill.
Penalty kill.
It's been seeming like a power play with the 2 goals they've scored in this game. And you know, this is why having that defensive buy-in from a group like this, every puck coming in is met with a hit, a check. Pass into Wainwright. Oh, low shot there. Opportunity for a rebound. Wu fighting along the boards with Petronsky, who's going to come out with it under 30 seconds to go on the Arrows power play.
And a whistle blows, the puck, or the net popped off. The ref telling Phillips Andover they cannot change, so the players will be stuck out there for even longer.
Just 22 seconds left on the Arrows power play. 2 really grade A shots there, trying to win this draw. Andover wins the draw, but Jack Kelleher is back on it to keep things moving for the Arrows. Low shot! Oh, Matthews denied by Lord. Edward Lord says no, no, no.
That was an impressive
Shot
save.
again. It comes out to Kelleher. Shot still loose. That puck cleared, and that will do it for the Arrows power play. Their best one yet of the game by far. Edward Lord stepping in and making some amazing saves.
That was a big save at the end. It was hard to tell if Lord was the one that got that or if it was blocked on the way there, but either way, the net was wide open.
Shot. Oh, save Saulnier. They had Michael Barrett there coming in on the trail. Had a one-timer, and Saulnier, again, just able to slide over, make himself big, and get a big stop. Robertson-Palmer facing up against Danny Porter of the Arrows.
Saulnier, good job looking through that screen, seeing the puck.
Puck comes into the Arrows. Jared Hughes trying to maintain. Comes right back out to Andover. Robertson-Palmer, that pass back into Miatello. Joyce fighting along the boards. And the Arrows able to regain possession. But puck sent in. Icing is called.
Arrows would not be able to change. They were about to. Joyce was right at the bench. But
it looked like it was deflected at center ice by the Arrows.
Yeah, Arrows bench Little confused on that call. But with 9:26 left, Andover's going to have an offensive zone face-off with a big chance. Big draw here for Porter. Andover winning the face-off. And right to work along the boards, Nathan Krepner. A tired group of Arrows needing a clear. Shot saved and covered. A smart play from Saulnier. Arrows getting a full line change.
That's exactly what they needed. Tired group out there. Saulnier was able to corral the puck, keep it tight, get the whistle.
Andover with their 4th consecutive offensive zone face-off here. They win the draw, low shot, save, Saulnier. Saulnier with 2 great ones.
And that was also a great clear by, I think it was Wainwright, it looked like. Able to get the puck out of the zone with Saulnier on his back. Big to clear the puck out when Saulnier wasn't going to be able to make a save.
Yeah, Wainwright just sends it full ice. He's got a fresh line, so nobody's worried about time on ice or getting a breather. Interesting there. Ref thought about kicking out Quealy, but they'll let him go again. Arrows trying to break it out. Taken away by Andover. Krepner working alongside Daniel Collins. Goes to a Fansteve and he chips it out. Arrows grab the puck and they retreat. And covered by Lord. Fishbone Miosevich tied up behind the net.
Andover not liking that it looked like Fishbone, thought the puck was loose and started going for it, and they went after him after.
So with a little bit over halfway through our second period, Arrows looking for some chances. They've got a highly skilled line right now. Noonan, Curry, and DeLay. Ty Curry to take the face-off. I mean, this is a really outstanding forward group put right into the breadbasket of Edward Lord. So Curry will go again, facing off against Peyton Militello. Militello wins the draw. Andover on the rush. Louis, Ollie Manning able to cut him off. Sends it back. Ten Harpsel. Puck sent into no man's land now. Oh, shut out in front. Louis checked there hard with the puck. And Ten Harmsel trying to work it through. Pass out in front. And Ten Harmsel and Louis there, just a bit of miscommunication. Louis now with it. Dishes it into Kravkovsky. That shot there. And Theodore still working through, works right to left. Denied by Saulnier.
That was a good job with the toe drag in front of the net to get the puck close and get even a chance to get the puck on net.
Yeah, the difference you're seeing in this game right now, when Andover shoots, they're getting second, third, and fourth chances. They're going back, trying to get just another bite of the apple. High shot save from Saulnier.
And that was a good save in traffic. Tough to grab some of those sometimes, but
And
able to get his hand on it.
Andover really exerting their force in these last 4 to 5 minutes of this game. But an exceptional Arrows line here led by Danny Porter. Looking to forward that offensive progress. High shot there off the glass. Andover controls on the boards. Intercepted and taken away by Porter. Hughes working along with Skowronek. Porter chips it forward. Pass into Kelleher. Kelleher working the left side shot just high.
Just off the crossbar there, almost put it in.
Trailing man, oh, just close.
Porter got a piece of it. It was big to make sure that the puck didn't get across to the wide open man. But that puck almost went in the net from the tip.
Matthews there working, intercepted by
What a stretch
Andover.
pass.
Taken away, a great body check there from Quealy.
That was a great stretch pass there, right on the stick. Almost had it.
Yeah, Quealy able to put the stick exactly where it needed to be. Anywhere else would have been a penalty. Arrows doing an exceptional job in their defensive zone. They're going to have to come up big once again here with 5:26 left in the second period of action. Puck comes in. Working around to McIntosh. Quealy able to dig it out. Jack Quealy, the 2010 freshman, making his footprints. Shoved down there behind the play, but Quealy takes it and moves it up. Quealy working to the middle. He's checked down hard. A big hit there from Bolu. Andover on a rush led by Kieran McIntosh. Arrows working it up, trying to find Wu just off the stick of Austin Wu. Still loose. Puck sent way far. Miosevich on an icing, waved off. Arrows here with a dagaway shot. Save from Lord. And Charlie DeLay causing a nice shot there. Arrows with a big offensive zone face-off. Just 4:05 left in this period. Would love to grab one and take it down to a 1-goal deficit. Andover controls. Saber sends it along the net. Big hit there. And the Arrows moving it up. Cade Noonan using the speed. Noonan! Outstanding puck control. Working along is Alex Small. And Arrows working on the backhand, but a turnover. Big hit from Curry. And that's the physicality you'll see from Tyler Curry in that forward position. Arrows won 2 straight right after his return. Puck thrown out in the middle, still loose. Sale dives on it and covers it up.
Lord was able to find the puck in the crowd of feet and able to jump on it. Can be dangerous. with all the people around, but he was able to get to it.
Yeah, Lord, even though he hasn't really maybe faced the amount of shots, he's had a very nice game facing really grade A chances. Takedown there.
And no whistle. That seems kind of surprising, but the ref saw it.
Yeah, Curry hauled down along the boards. But we play on here at Henry T. Lane Rink. O'Neal sends it on the boards, but the arrows intercepted. Brendan Matthews, the ever steady forward. Oh, and a crushing hit. Brian Burke, the enforcer.
That's something we've come to see from Burke. He's a big kid.
Yeah, you'll see him doing it on the lacrosse field.
You see his highlights in either hockey or lacrosse, and he knows how to make a hit, and we saw it right there.
Brian Burke, the junior Harvard lacrosse commit. Arrows on a rush, trying to take it away, but Theodore strong on the puck. Arrows with some great forecheck here. An outstanding shift, and they'll go for a clear. Keaveney working through. Last 2 minutes of this second frame. Keaveney tied up along with Fideli.
And a good shot by Wu there. Off angle. Lord wasn't really on his post. There was a little bit of a gap there. He wasn't able to hit it, but it was a smart shot to take.
With a minute 40, another Arrows offensive faceoff. Jack Quealy, one of the Arrows' most reliable faceoff guys, he does it again. Jack Quealy, you can count on the kid, you can count on the freshman. Turnover and taken alongside the net by Beaulieu. Luis Felix Beaulieu moves it up for Phillips Andover. Sending a Wu short pass to Quealy. Quealy shot just wide there on the left side. Keaveney fighting to keep it in, he does. Brendan Keaveney with an outstanding forecheck. He's still with it. Brendan Keaveney, the excellence from our captain. Puck played back to Fishbone, low shot, Wu. And cover, no, still loose.
An aggressive attempt at a cover by Lord. Really had to sprawl out to try to get that one and wasn't able to.
Yeah, if that puck didn't fall on the stick of Luis Beaulieu, they were in for some trouble. Just 30 seconds left. Last shift for both teams. Andover pushing it up. Fight for it in the neutral zone. Noonan with a burst of speed. He's turned around by Miosevich. 15 seconds left. Arrows are back on it. Lord plays behind the net. Myers into with multiple arrows in the offensive zone. That's offsides.
And with 6 seconds left for maybe one quick chance at a shot. We'll see if they can muster it.
Arrow's done a really great job, especially these last 6 minutes, getting more time and chances in their attacking zone. Andover wins the draw, played back to Pietronsky, and that's how our second period ends. Andover grabs an early goal. Welcome back to Henry T. Lane Rink for our third period of action. Phillips Andover leads St. Sebastians 2-0 off of two shorthanded goals, but the Arrows ended that period outstandingly. Just great chances to really close the period on a high note and have some momentum going in to our third frame.
Yeah, and it was tough early, letting up that goal earlier in the second period, but they've bounced back. They've looked a lot better, especially at the end, so hopefully they can carry that momentum into the third period, put two goals on the board, and bring this game back.
You know, one guy, number 13, Cade Noonan, he's really stepped up as an offensive playmaker today, even from that wing position, really doing it all.
He really has, offense and defense. He's made good plays, stopping rushes. You think back to that first period one-on-one where he made a great play to keep from the Andover forward from scoring, but he's a player to watch, and here we go.
And then obviously for Andover, Graydon Robertson Palmer, I mean, he's been outstanding. He's been as advertised. Third period, here we go. Anything can happen. Andover takes the puck, and they move it up towards Theodore. Taken away by Quealy, and another hard-hitting start to our third period. Would expect nonetheless from this wild and crazy game. Settle on the boards to Keaveney. Fight for it right along the front there into the crease of Saulnier. Oh, that was nervous situation there for a little bit. Quealy fighting with Robertson Palmer. And Keaveney taken down. Andover on a rush. Petronsky working right to left. Now along the boards. That puck stolen by Charlie DeLay. Skoranek is on it. And that cross-ice pass able to find Krakowski. Hard shot there from Fideli. And a fight for it there in no man's land, taken away by Noah Myers, trying to send it up to Curry, but the Arrows retreat.
And Andover with a change here, so maybe the Arrows can get the puck easily out of their zone. Which they do.
Andover works. Oh, a high shot there. Oh. And Krepner was right there in front. Interestingly, going for the shot, not the pass. Shot there, save from Saulnier. Reactionary there. Fideli plays it behind the net. And Porter and Fideli getting all tied up. Puck settle on the boards, not hard enough for clear. Arrows on a rush. Keaveney up to Porter. Cross-ice pass. Hughes just not able to finish it. Oh, wow, that was a great trio there. Brendan Keaveney with the steal and a save from Saulnier. But the Arrows generate a chance. Keaveney with the long pass. Porter carried it in the right wing. A nice pass into Hughes, but just turned away. That's a lot of what we saw from that end of the second period. The Arrows really started to feel it, as they've seen in a lot of games, coming back in that Belmont Hill just this past weekend. Face-off won by the Arrows. Arrows working into the offensive zone. Puck taken away by Beaulieu, sent into Robertson Palmer, and glove from Saulnier snatched away. Andover with an offensive draw. It's going to be Graydon Robertson Palmer against Cade Noonan. Andover wins the draw. High shot just wide of that crossbar. Fishbone able to chip it around the net.
Fans on that one.
Yeah, a real fight for it there. You know, tied up with the sticks, it's really hard to get one of those high chances. Myers scores a absolute bomb from the point. Noah Myers finding the back of the net and brings the Arrows within one.
Catch and shoot there from Myers. Gets the puck in the high slot and just fires it on net. Sometimes that's all you need. Put the puck on net, good things will happen. Goes off the goalie and in, and we have a 2-1 game.
Wow, I hope we have a radar gun behind the net, because that thing had some serious catch-up. Myers energizes this Arrows team with a big goal. Early in this third period, they're playing with some real fire. Andover controls, and moving left is Small. And covered up by Saulnier.
We'll see if that goal helps give the Arrows momentum. Big game changer there. 1 goal deficit now, so we'll see if they're going to be able to get another one.
I mean, they've really started to control this third period. They've let the play so far to open this frame.
And
Definitely don't want to announce a jinx.
Still 14 minutes left. They got a lot of time, so anything could happen.
Curry fighting alongside with Louis. One of the things going to become more pertinent here is these big-time puck battles. Louis chips it in, and it comes out to Charlie DeLay. That attempted clear not hard enough, and Andover relentless forecheck. Small shot saved.
Big block there by Manning. Went down to the ice, got it. You can see the effect of the puck hitting him. That one hurt, but stops the shot.
Arrows take it away, not a little rush. DeLay moving forward. DeLay low shot. Oh, that gives a double shot right back to himself and in. Charlie DeLay, tip, tack, goal.
Charlie DeLay, our player to watch. What a goal there. They get the momentum 2-on-1 with him and Noonan. It could have gone either way. Decided to take the shot. Lord was not expecting it. He thought it was going to be the pass. So the momentum was going the other way. He was able to pick it up and got a wide open net over the pad.
DeLay tips it. First shot blocked. Second try is in. Charlie DeLay equalizes things at Henry T. Lane Rink. Wow. Arrows storm back in dramatic and emphatic fashion. Knotted up at 2, 12:51 to go.
And it only took them 2 minutes to get 2. They did it quickly, and they've got a lot of time to maybe even try to put in a third. They have all the momentum.
Covered up from Saulnier. Just an unbelievable sequence, just showing you what this team can do. They get some momentum, they get some confidence, they start to feel it, and watch these Arrows go. Draw one by Andover, all tied up. Arrows with a successful clear. We'll have a couple guys go for a change. Hughes fighting alongside Collins. These are two really premier centers. Hughes alongside the net, dumps it off and sends it into Burke. Low shot there, still loose. Matthews there had a whack at it.
That one got through the crowd and to the net. That could have been a dangerous shot, but Lord able to be in the right spot and make the save.
High winding puck comes down. And Jared Hughes working the tip game. That same successful tip game found Charlie DeLay a goal. Porter behind the net working with Militello. Fishbone on it, chips it over to Porter. Danny Porter, that pass comes out to the middle. Quilly a shot, right side and out. Robertson Palmer, pass, save! Tommy Saulnier, you are incredible!
Defense out of position, the puck on the right side, pass over to the left, and he was just able to get big and make the save, get it to trickle just to the side.
And as Keaveney works from right to left, Saulnier works from right to left. He makes an outstanding save to keep this game tied. Theodore moves in, and a hard check there from Jared Hughes. Hughes and Theodore still tied up there behind the net. Under 11 minutes to play. Arrows taken away. They're looking for a clear. And Fideli working through. Shot there wide. Oh, hits the water bottle behind the net. That puck taken off the stick of Louis Keaveney, now working it in. Brendan Keaveney, the Arrows captain, leading them as always. Skoranik's pass intercepted by Kelleher. That pass is intercepted, but Andover is still offside, so much needed wait to tag up. Pass intercepted, Andover on it, offsides again, and both these teams having some difficulty staying on sides today. Just such a fast-paced game with under 10 to go. Face off along the blue line. Toss up for it. Andover controls with Beaulieu. Beaulieu's shot turned away from Saulnier. Noonan working it left side. Still pushing now. Short chip pass into DeLay. An arrow falls into Lord.
Yeah, it looked like Curry was sent into the goalie, pushed down.
High winding shot there. So a stoppage of play. That puck is sent out, and we'll get a face-off back at center ice. Oh no, it looks like they're sending it into the Arrow zone. Andover wins the draw, courtesy of Robertson Palmer. Arrows taken away from Theodore. Arrows been a lot better there in the turnover game this third period. And a fight for it along the boards. Arrows scoop it out. And a turnover here is finds a pass, bluffed away. Saulnier says no.
Saulnier, a big save on the 2-on-1. Robertson Palmer sent it over. Thought he might shoot it with who he is and how good of a shot he has. But he sends it over, and Saulnier able to hold his ground, get big, and make a reactionary save.
Petronsky moves in. The shot there and a shortstop-esque glove to turn him away and keep this game knotted at 2. Arrows trying to work it out. Hard hit there along the boards. David O'Neill exerting some pressure. Keaveney with a rush, right side, passing in. Oh, great stick there from multiple Andover defenders. Arrows push it in. Andover trying to push it up. They get it out to Russell Louis. Louis moves in, pass to Small. Alex Small now. Andover pushes it up and in, and Fideli there, turned away from Saulnier. Hard shot there. Puck still loose into the netting behind the net. Refs stop it. Got some discussion here, some open dialogue with Coach McCann and our officials today on the face-off. Noonan for the Arrows. Militello for Andover. Low shot there right off the draw, saved. Puck chipped in there. Here's Wu on the boards, trying for Keaveney. Wu still controls. Myers, another shot. Oh, just hits the post. Oh, you can hear that from Miles. Noah Myers, another beautiful chance. Keller fighting for position. Beats out Louis and sends it into his buddy Charlie DeLay. Another turnover, and Andover looking to capitalize. McIntosh scores. Kieran McIntosh breaks our tie and gives Andover a 3-2 lead.
That's a heartbreaker for the Arrows. One that Saulnier thinks he should have had. It was a good shot, but off the glove and in.
You know, he just moved in. Really a nice move, moving it from that backhand right back to the forehand, putting himself in a strong position to make a good chance, and then, you know, that one finds the back of the net. 3-2 Andover. Arrows control, maybe with an added sense of urgency here. Just 6:19 left in this game. Bolu sends it up. Great pass there off the boards. Puck still loose. Controlled by the Arrows. Andover working it in. Puck corralled by Sam Fishbone. Drawn into Myers, but the Arrows decide to retreat and send it right back. Andover along the net, trying to break it out. Arrows showing some good pressure here, as they've done all period. Really controlling the play, with the exception of that last goal. Pietronsky slows it down, trying to calm down the pace of this game. Able to make a move and beat out Hughes, and here comes Robinson Palmer. Hard shot wide, sends around and out. Along the boards, both teams will go for change. Puck sent deep. Wow, that was a high puck. Turnover here. Puck comes out. Louis. Oh, he was trying to go far side, but just not enough on it.
Yeah, it looked like he fanned on it, but the puck still got to the net. Still a chance that Saulnier was able to just get a piece of with his skate.
Drops back to Kelleher. Arrows moving it up in the neutral zone. Quealy trying to make a move on it. He's turned away by Skowronek. Zach Skowronek, the big body forward, really adding some much needed size to this group. And you know, you have a guy like Skowronek as he takes that puck away, you know, just adds a lot of confidence. First of all, you're able to forecheck at a high level, and it makes all your changes, all your decisions much easier. Saulnier gloves that one up, and just 3:46 left to go. An action-packed third period. Man, this hockey game has flown by. Fishbone fighting along with Krepner. Puck sent up and out. And the Arrows, not time yet for a Saulnier goalie pull, but it's getting close.
Yeah,
Noonan here with some speed.
With 3:30 left, you'd think it probably won't come in the next minute, but maybe sometime after that, anytime after, probably 2:30, maybe 2 minutes, they're going to think to pull him.
Pass out front. Comes out to Beaulieu. Shot there from McIntosh. He's already got 1-0. Tip puck and in.
No, waving it
Waved
off.
off. Yeah, the stick was too high. He came in, tipped that puck. It was above the crossbar. We'll have no goal here. So still a 3-2 hockey game.
Crest, the referee, on the goal line, able to see how high the stick was above the head.
I mean, he was in lacrosse position when he played that one, really tipping it high to low.
And that was a very quick call, too. Knew immediately that it was a high stick. That'll keep the game 3-2.
Sends it in. Matthews on it. This is going to be a big shift here for the Arrows. We'll keep you updated on all our Tommy Saulnier whereabouts for the next 2.5 minutes. Sent in again, Arrows with some great forecheck to really keep this. Robertson, Palmer trying to work around two Arrows. He does, just pushes him off. Grayson, Robertson, Palmer. Save there from Saulnier. Comes into Manning. Ollie Manning over to Myers. Those two youngsters working a great tandem.
Arrows haven't had a chance to pull Saulnier yet.
Yeah,
Phillips Andover has been on top of the puck. It really hasn't given them breathing room to give them time. We're now under 2 minutes.
here's Brendan Keaveney. The Arrows captain, the Arrows leader, and the Arrows head of goals here, scoring 8 this year for them.
This is another chance. Saulnier is not going to be able to get to the bench. He's going to...
Skowronek!
Now it may not matter.
And finishes this game with a goal. Gets on the rush, finds the puck, makes a nice move, 1-0. There's really not much you can do. And Zachary Skowronek.
And off the post and in on that one on Saulnier, who was trying to get off the ice earlier in the shift. He got waved off by the coaches, which ended up being a good call because Andover got the puck, but out of position possibly because of it. And a good shot there by Skowronek makes it 4-2.
The Arrows with 2 goals in 2 minutes and 53 seconds to open our third period. Andover's late rush. We get some drama here. Still a minute left. Loose puck, Keaveney shot save. Saved by some players, some goalies.
And a great play by the defenseman there for Andover. to block that shot.
Puck is
Not
still
sure
loose.
what's going
Puck
on
is
here.
Still loose.
44 for Andover. Skoranek in the net behind their own goalie.
That puck bounced out to Keaveney.
I'm not sure. Looks like a goal that they're calling for Keaveney.
Keaveney finds the back of the net, his 9th of the year. Makes it a 1-goal game, 1:04 to go.
The Andover coach is very frustrated about that call, and it was tough to tell with all the wreckage in front of the net to see what really went on, but the puck apparently ended up in the back of the net, and Keaveney with the goal.
Perhaps an announcer jinx working in opposite faction here.
That'll give the Arrows another chance with 1 minute and 4 seconds on the clock to try to get their 4th goal and tie this game up. Possibly thinking about pulling Saulnier even just right off the draw. It would be a risky play, but needing a goal with only 1 minute left, they need something.
Arrows drawing up a power play-esque opportunity here. 6-on-5 advantage once Saulnier does in fact come out of the net. Obviously, first priority for both benches is going to be this center ice face-off. Who's going to take it, who's going to win it will most likely determine what happens next. Secondly, the Arrows, they're going to have to get in the zone and get some quality chances. We've seen them really struggle on the power play today, especially against this relentless Andover defense.
And the message from Andover, most likely, just to play their game. You can't be too passive. Take your chances, because if you are trying to not let up a goal, that's when you're not going to play your game, and that's when you're going to actually let up a goal. We're going to see Saulnier in the net for the Arrows. He won't be on the bench. So the Arrows hoping they can win this draw. Quealy can win this draw and pull Saulnier, as Saulnier is at the hash marks.
Andover wins the draw. Saulnier forced to retreat, but it comes out to Keaveney. Under a minute to play here at Henry T. Lane Rink. Some late stage drama perhaps. And that puck sent just over. Just a great attempt there from Wainwright. Right idea, high side off the glass. You know, coaches say it all the time, just too high.
Well, that one I think was tipped, which is why Coach McCann was talking to the ref, trying to get the draw out of the zone.
Under 45 seconds. Big hit there from Curry. Ty Curry bringing the boom as he has all season. And puck comes in, and out comes Tommy Saulnier. Arrows go for the 6-man. It's going to be Brendan Matthews. Wainwright with a shot. Ferocious block there from O'Neill. Keaveney shot. Puck is still loose. Curry misses. 12 seconds left, now 10. Quealy, right back to Quealy. Jack Quealy. Matthews, a shot wide. 5 seconds left. Still loose. Quealy, one shot, one chance. Puck. Who scores? It's in. That puck is in. The Arrows score with no time left on the clock.
Brendan Matthews gets the puck. What a goal. Chaos in front of the net, and Matthews able to pick it up and put it in with no time remaining on the clock. So I'm not sure what they're going to do there. The ref's going to have to talk to the scorekeeper, but this is a tie game now.
Matt with the clutchest moment of his Arrows career, putting that puck in, tying this game up, and sending us to overtime. Brendan Matthews gets the puck off that hard chance, puts it in. We are tied. What a finish. What a finish to end our third period. Tied up, and we're going to overtime.
And we'll have 5 minutes of overtime here. Arrows with all the momentum after those last 2 goals.
Arrows Arrows with some clear energy, getting that late stage goal. Unbelievable. Henry T. Lane Rink still shaking. So we're gonna have unlike college and the NHL, we still play some regular old-fashioned 5-on-5 overtime hockey to decide a winner. Just 5 minutes. Golden goal here. Arrows control with Noonan, hard hit there from Skoranek.
And for these teams, nothing to lose. No shootout, no second overtime.
Rush here. Louis passing and gloved away from Saulnier. Denies the 2-on-1 opportunity. Tommy Saulnier outstanding all night.
And that was big. It wasn't a crazy hard shot, but even just getting in the spot and making the swinging glove save put some flair on it.
The slowness of that shot almost makes it harder. You're facing all these absolute rips from the top and these hard slap shots. These guys putting as much angst on their stick as they can. You know, a little curveball there can sometimes throw you. High shot there from Krepner, goes to chase his chance. Puck comes out to Wu. Arrows on a little bit of a rush here. Puck back to Wu. Oh, Arrows. Little bit of a chance there. Quealy and Wu both fighting with it, but Daniel Collins. McIntosh out in front. Sends it over to Krepner. Collins shot
Off the
denied by the post. The post turns it away.
And what a reaction saved by Saulnier right after that puck, right back on the stick. He's able to throw his pad in the way.
That red post coming up big for the red and black.
There will be a whistle. Looks like a penalty on Wainwright. That'll be for, no, it's on Quealy, sorry. And that one's for roughing. So the Arrows will be down 5-on-4 for these 2 minutes of overtime, meaning they'll only have 1:40 of even strength time if they're able to kill it.
Now, how wild would it be if this ended with an Arrow shorthanded goal?
That would be poetic.
Andover wins the draw. Driving in is Saber. Shot wide. Robertson, Palmer working behind the net. Puck clears out of the zone. A much needed clear from the Arrows. Andover regroups. Robertson, Palmer working it right side. Right on him is Noah Myers. The Arrows' first goal scorer here today. The first of 4. Get it, 4 in one period. Low shot.
A big block.
Away, and an injured Noah Myers fighting through, trying to stay with it on this shift. The grit, the absolute grit of the young sophomore. Saved by Saulnier.
And Myers is going to be able to get off the ice, but a gritty end to the shift. A lot like a lot of the defensemen on this team. Myers for one, Kelleher another one. You think of newly stitched up chin from an injury with his helmet.
Myers there taking one near the rib section, able to fight through it on that shift. We're going to get a timeout here from Andover.
And that was a huge block for momentum and just to keep the puck away from the net.
If you're Andover here, you'd probably like to go back to seeing some of these defensemen, looking at number 6, Zach Fideli, firing it from the point, trying to get those tip chances. That's what's really given them a lot of success today.
And I think you need Robinson Palmer out there to control your offense. You put the puck in his hands and let him go to work.
Then for the Arrows, you know, pretty simple. Win the draw, get it clear. It's obviously easier said than done, but they've shown time after time in this game that they're able to win those big draws, get clears, get changes, and cycle out the last minute 10 of this penalty kill.
So with 2:50 left in this overtime and a minute 10 left in the power play for Andover, face off in the Arrow zone.
Keaveney for the Arrows. Militello for Andover, captain on captain. Andover takes it. Saber up at the top. Andover not able to get anything moving. Arrows with a strong clear. Under a minute to go on Jack Queeley's penalty. Andover moving it up with some pace. Robertson Palmer works through two. Now that puck gets out of the zone. Sends it cross ice now. Collins fighting through Curry. He gets moving along the net. Behind the net now once again, Peyton Militello. Puck sent high to the point. Saber. Shot turned away. Curry with a big clear.
15 seconds now on that penalty kill for the Arrows. Maybe one more chance for Andover in this power play.
And under 2 minutes left in overtime. Once again, there won't be another shootout. There won't be another overtime. If this is a draw, this is a draw.
And Quilley's now free, and we'll have 5-on-5 hockey, presumably for the rest of this overtime.
Arrows working behind the net, trying to find. Looking for Porter there. Oh. Two passes there in quick succession, intercepted.
Matthews and Porter.
Matthews, puck taken away. Wainwright there, right along with O'Neal. Puck out to Burke. It's a foot race for it. Skoranek wins that one, and he'll take it behind the net. Arrows go for a change, getting some fresh legs on for the final frame of this game. Just 50 seconds remaining. Who wants it more? The Arrows, the Big Blue, an all-time clash. Militello moves around, shot. Tommy, terrific, once again.
He was able to see that puck from the slot. Usually those shots are screened. But with the catch and shoot, he was able to see it the whole way and bring it into his chest for the whistle.
Big draw here with just 38.7 to go. Robertson Palmer for Andover. Queeley for the Arrows. Queeley wins the draw. Puck comes out to Keaveney. Keaveney taken down. Andover circles around the net with Saber. Saber working it middle to right. Under 20 seconds to go now. Big hit there. Cross ice pass denied. And with 15.4 to go, we'll get a face-off at center ice. Queeley and Robertson Palmer, once again, the two top face-off guys for each team.
The Arrows with their first line out there.
Keller's on it, and an icing call.
And now that'll look like offsides, apparently. It's tough to tell, but under 10 seconds now.
Had some confusion for some of our players. 10 seconds left. Andover trying for one more chance. Intercepted from an arrow stick, and with no time left, we will end with a tie. What a game. What a absolute game. Brendan Matthews, the golden goal, sends us to overtime. Back and forth, ends the way it should.
Yeah, this game couldn't have been more even. Back and forth, momentum swayed the entire time. The Arrows with 2 goals early in the third. Phillips Andover with 2 goals late in the third, and then the Arrows bounced back, tying the game with no time left. Only way this game should have ended.
Phillips Andover, they'll head to Nobles next. Then for the Arrows, they host Middlesex on Friday. That's going to do it for us here at Henry T. Lane Rink. 4-4 here. Andover and St. Seb's tied up. Thank you all. Have a great night.